1, and we're fucking live. We're live, ladies and gentlemen, from the basement. Bring it to you.
Now you're very loud.
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't want that. Hey guys, welcome to the Opinionated Podcast, your favorite sex, love, and relationship podcast, and we are your hosts.
Dash.
And I'm Big Dre. Kev's on vacation.
He's in Mexico.
And he's back home.
He's enjoying his people right now with some tequila.
He is back home. And yeah, we're just gonna get into some good stuff today, have some fun. But first, man, how was your week?
Man, well, I'm watching my Knicks probably got destroyed. I gotta check the score. I'm gonna check the score live, yo. If y'all a New York fan, we fucking lost again. That's it. We're down 3-1. That's a wrap. Great season.
Wow,
we're done, dog. You don't come back from 3-1. Great season. Thank you guys. I appreciate everything y'all did for us, man. I'm a humongous Knicks fan. That's why you can tell the background is always orange and blue. Everything is orange and blue. Shout out to my boys.
We're gonna change that.
Hell yeah, we are gonna change that. It's good. It's good, fam. What's going on? What's up with y'all? What's up? That's from the So Damn Opinionated page.
So damn.
The place to go have fun at. Yeah, I'm on my phone because I gotta see who that was. That's Raheem. He's in Mexico.
What's up, Raheem? I'm jealous.
It was good. Now let's Dre. What are we talking about today? Usually that's my job, right?
It is.
How was your weekend though? How was your weekend besides the fucking rain?
It sucked.
What up, man?
No, it was cool. It was cool. And yesterday I went to my my aunt's 60th birthday party. So happy birthday to my aunt Rhonda, who says she peeks in on the show and then promptly peeks off because we talk crazy. And I said, yes, that's right.
Oh,
please do not watch the show, but thank you for showing some support. Yeah. Happy birthday, Aunt Rhonda and my cousin Kurt.
We're vulgar. Very vulgar.
Very vulgar. And we try to keep it, hey, what's up, Nishay? And we try to keep it, we try to keep it that way because we want to talk like we are talking to each other.
Exactly.
Like that's what the show is. And when men get together, they talk crazy.
Exactly. So
they talk crazy.
Ladies, that's how we talk behind closed doors.
Yeah. But well, it got me thinking. I was just talking to my family, talking to my cousins, and we talked about like what it's like to start over. You know what I'm saying? Like what it's like to start over when you've been in a relationship for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Have you ever had to do that?
Oh yeah, I had to do that a few times, dog, and every time it sucks.
Like you had balls.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Straight ball sucker.
Like when I was younger, in my early 20s, like I didn't care because you can go out to the club, you can run through a couple of joints real quick and everything like that, but that shit becomes unfulfilling after a while. And you're like, yeah, I kind of miss laying up with my girl.
That's what gets you.
You know That's
what gets you.
I kind of miss that.
It's no bueno when you're sitting there. I'll go through a couple of my or at least what I thought I had to do when I had to start over. When you've been with somebody for a long time, you get used to a lot of stuff. You get used to having somebody to lay with.
Yeah.
Having somebody next to you in bed. You get used to having a meal. In some cases, when you come home, you get used to having somebody to go somewhere with whenever you're feeling bored. When you have to start over, you got to figure out a way to fill your damn time.
You notice one thing where everybody starts over, they getting, especially dudes, maybe females too, you start getting in contact with your friends more. And friends you don't really call as often as you should.
I was down to go everywhere.
Because you be like, yo, I be in a relationship and I could tell when a dude started over broke up with his girl, nigga called me out of nowhere like, yo, Kev, what you doing? I'm at the crib chilling. What's up? Oh, man, what you doing tonight, man? I'm trying to get up with you. Bro, I haven't got up with you in months.
Years.
Years. Like, when you was in your relationship, nigga, I couldn't find you. Niggas disappeared when they got a girl.
You might be talking about me.
Nah, everybody does it.
Yeah.
I done it. I've called niggas out the blue, and I'm back on the dating scene like, oh, shit, let me see what Drake doing.
And I'm going to figure out something. That's something that I definitely did. All this, I hate the club. I hate going. So for people who don't know,
Dre's not a party.
When they ask me, yo, let's go here, and I don't want to. I hate the club. I hate to party. I do not like to dance. I do not like to be around a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So I don't like to do that shit at all. When I'm starting over, though, I will get over that and I will go with you to whatever you're going to. If you're going to a party, I hate that damn party, but I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you because it's like it might be girls there, it might be women there at this point. Might be women there. They might want to do things with me. Who knows?
Might want to touch you.
They might want to touch me. They might want to do. So I'm a little bit more loose when it comes to when I'm obviously single and starting over. When I'm in a relationship, you go, oh, you going to that party? Cool. I won't be there.
Listen,
I won't be there.
Listen.
Go ahead. what you want me to listen to? I can give you stories after stories.
It's just listen, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like that starting over shit is just, man. It sucks. It really sucks, man. Like you said, you start getting contact with your homies that you haven't talked to in a while, and you're doing shit that you normally don't want to do. That whole you calling people you ain't call, you calling females if you're a dude or a guy or maybe a man, whoever you call whoever to have sex with you. But
yeah,
what?
What'd you just say?
Calling whoever to have sex with you.
Male, females.
Nah. I'm in the females, but I'm saying you don't know what other people into. You got males that's in the males, you got females in the females. But you're calling somebody to knock down that night. It's just you get that lonely feeling. You like this sad shit, like a movie come out and you like the third wheel of a movie that comes out.
It's fucking insane.
It's insane, bro.
You don't want it. You don't want to have to start over because all of your friends at that point. Let me paint a picture for y'all. Whenever you have to start over, all of your friends are in happy relationships. Even when you were in your whole relationship, them niggas was on and off. They was having all types of sex with all these women and all this shit. You had to try to catch up with them. You couldn't catch up with them. They was fucking all the bad women. All of them. Soon as you're single, they found the love of their life. They found the love of their life. Everything's peachy keen. And you say, oh, yo, you trying to go out? Nah. But, me and my girl having a game night. Nigga.
Bro, you got it. But you go.
Still though, niggas can never be single together. It's always like, oh, when I'm starting over, everybody happy.
Because most people, yo, I don't know what it is. Like, if you're gonna break up, like the perfect opportune time to break up with your girl, break up with anybody, y'all know y'all about to break up. I ain't say just break up for no reason, but it's keen time. It's summertime. That is keen time. You don't break. Break up in the middle of winter. Everybody's moved up. There's no places to go. There's no outside events. You can't can't enjoy, the beach if you're near ocean. You can't, near ocean water or whatever. You can't enjoy the park. All that shit, dog.
Look at the picture you're painting.
I'm just saying. I'm painting the picture where I'm at. I live near the beach. The beach is close by, so. You get to see women in bikinis. We got down here. We got this called the beach bars. We got bars that's on the beach. People are out more. It's the summertime. We go to Philly with you, the South Street, walking in Philly and stuff like that.
Long time ago, there, brother.
Bro, but I'm just saying.
Long time ago.
Yeah, you're right, Nishay. Break up at the end of spring to enjoy your summer. It's got to get that warm weather. You got to see what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want to see what's, and we at the age now. I couldn't be single now because I'm at the age now.
Fuck no, I can't.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Hell no, I can't.
I hate to date myself, but I'm cool. Man, we can date ourselves. I'm 38, so I'm 38 years old.
Wake up at the end to enjoy the summer.
Yeah, I'm 38 now, so I don't care what a chick like before you break up and you want your new chick you want to date. Man, can't have no stomach. Ass gotta be crazy, titties. Ass don't really gotta be crazy.
We ain't gonna be able to hear Kev. I forgot about that.
We'll be able to hear him. But ass. No, you'll be able to hear him. But everything gotta be crazy. Now it's like, yo, I don't care. You got a little pouch, you got a little stomach. It's cool. You a little fluffy. I don't care.
Look, I started.
As long as you pretty and you got a good personality, I don't mind.
Liar.
Nah, bro. Listen.
Liar. I've started over.
Let's see this nigga.
I've started over. Here, everybody. Kev's on vacation, so he wants to look cool. Look at him. We ain't gonna be able to hear him.
Hey y'all.
Oh, I can hear him. We can hear them. Well, I heard his girl, but I ain't hear him. What are y'all doing? Are y'all having fun?
He's not starting.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes. Kev, you too cool to talk. You just gonna let your girl talk?
Nigga, I'm not gonna bring you in camera to look at the screen. Fuck.
You look like a wrestler.
He's high right now.
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart. First of all, they just had a Bret Hart reunion last week, so R.I.P. Bret Hart.
Oh, he died?
Or no, that was Owen
Oh,
Hart. My bad.
bro.
Oh,
died.
yeah, you look like Bret.
So we talked about starting over, man. How suck ass
Yeah, I know.
it is.
Gift and a curse, ain't it?
It's a
I don't know what I'm
horrible
supposed to
fucking
do.
curse.
Let me do it.
So we're talking about
Shut
starting
me out.
over after a long relationship and the hardships of that.
Yeah, I know.
You want to weigh in there, buddy?
Or you just want to come in and show you're in Mexico.
You don't know. You don't. It's the gift and the curse. I told y'all, it's the gift and the curse.
What's the gifts about it then?
What's the gifts?
About starting over. First of all,
Where's Pedro driving y'all?
that's not Pedro. This is Miss Maggie.
Hey, Miss Maggie, I'm
And
sorry.
she's holding us down. Say hi to Opinionated Podcast. Miss Maggie, you on the podcast right now. We are in
Hi, Miss
Mexico.
Maggie.
We just came back from Secrets Hotel, which I will be inviting y'all to because we just got the plug. So that will be traveling with
coming.
me. Know that. Not necessarily
Unless
to
Miss Maggie
Mexico,
gonna
but
be with me.
First of all,
We can go.
this dumbass is supposed to be on vacation with us right now.
No, I'm not.
Kevin's supposed to be on vacation, but his ass decided not to go on vacation. So
I'm only going on vacation if Miss Maggie gonna be with me. That's how I roll.
Right.
That's
shut up
how I
for your
roll.
wife
I'm-
drop kick you in your throat.
And you
Hit you
and
in the
he be
head
starting to
with a
fuck over.
I'll be starting over
Yeah, you'll
with
be,
Miss Maggie.
you'll be starting over in hell. But no, to get on topic, it's the gift and the curse, y'all. I mean,
Oh, yo, your Wi-Fi is the worst.
Your Wi-Fi sucked, dog. We're done. Bye, Kev.
Yeah, we're gonna have to boot you, buddy.
We gotta
nobody
kick
wants
you
to
out of
serve,
here.
right?
Go
Get in a
enjoy
relationship
Mexico.
where how you don't.
We heard 1% of that.
Why you gotta kick me out?
Bye. Cuz go enjoy Mexico, man. We just want to bring you in here. We love you. Go drink some
Have
tequila on us, man.
Papito!
Papito, go have
I'm
fun.
drunk already. I love y'all.
I love you, bro.
Listen, I got a hookup for all of us.
Keep the cocaine habits up out there.
Look, I'm about to say, let us know because I need a vacation, bro.
No. Word up. I got a vacation for all of us. You can thank this lovely lady right here for putting in the work.
All right.
Thank you.
So we'll be traveling. Get y'all wives together because we out. So
Now I'm starting over when that comes.
Oh, nope. I'm hanging up. All right, bye. I don't want no parts of that. I'll talk to y'all later.
Peace.
Goodbye. Yo, have a great show. I want to tell everybody thank you for tuning in to Opinionated. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there today. I miss my bros. But, you know what I'm saying? Please comment. Please share. Please like. Please tell your mom. Please tell your dad. Please tell your family. Opinionated is where it's
Papito.
at. All right?
We gotta play
Love y'all.
the music
Have
in
a
the
good
background
show.
to get you off camera.
Papito! Love you.
Cocaine habits.
All right, bro.
But yo, when we talk about starting over, he says a gift and a curse. All right, boom, taking these headsets off.
Gift and a curse.
Well, Shay
I
says
agree.
right here. Let's read what Shay says. Shay
Okay.
says starting over gives you time to reflect on yourself and get yourself together and get right. Also allows you to meet new people and to see if maybe something new is out there and better for you.
You've been practicing reading.
I have. Yo, listen, that shit sounds good, but I think it's easier. It's easier for females than it is for males.
I'm gonna listen.
It is.
So I want to say what type of stuff I was on when I wanted to start over.
Okay.
You ready for me to talk?
Yeah, I know you was doing when he was working out.
Bro, I feel what Shay's saying because that's what I was on. I feel like there's stages to starting over. There's the first initial stage where you miss that person. And even if you don't miss that person, you miss the life that you were living. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you were in an unhappy relationship.
Then you don't miss it at all.
Then you don't miss it at all, or you're like, fuck that regardless. But I feel like you miss that person, you miss what y'all used to do together. Then there's the whore stage where you're like, listen, anything that come across my plate, I'm knocking it off. Anything that comes across my plate.
I stayed in that whore stage for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything that come across my plate, I'm taking it down. That's how you feel. Then you get to a self-reflective self-reflective / self-improvement stage where you're saying, okay, the next person that I get with has to be X, Y, and Z. And in order for me to have that X, Y, and Z, I have to be X, Y, and Z. So yes, I'm going to now be well read. Now I'm going to be in the gym every day. Now I'm going to try to protect my energy, and I'm going to try to be positive all the time. I'm going to try to keep a clean house. You try to do all those things that you think the new person would want you to do in order to sleep with you repeatedly like you want.
Okay, listen.
It's the truth.
Shay says people generally break up for a reason. Sometimes it could be a toxic environment, and you need better, Okay. Listen, I'm reading how it's put out there. But if you're getting dumped, heal first before dating someone else to avoid another toxic situation.
That's absolutely correct. Too bad no one takes that advice, and they just continue to be toxic.
Yeah, I've done that a lot, bro.
You're the king of that.
I'm the king of toxic.
The king of toxic. You definitely have a lot of toxicity in you. Seriously though.
Nah, you know what it is, man. I get lonely. Like I don't like being lonely. Like it's fun at first, like because I was getting dumped before social media, so it was like I got to do the legwork. I got to go out there and talk to people. I got to bump into you in the mall. I got to bump into you at a party. I got to bump into you at a club, and I'm doing X, Y, Z. Like social media was still fresh,
right?
You know what I mean? Facebook and all that shit. I didn't really know how to navigate Facebook like that. Even when I broke up and I had Facebook, I'm like, oh my gosh, I was posting some weirdo shit when I was single. Oh, you know, the whole emotional fucking diatribe. You gotta, women is this.
Yep.
And men should be good. And I was like, I sound so freaking corny. Like, that's not me.
I've done that.
Like, that's not me. How do I sound that corny? Who am I trying to oppress?
When you are alone,
you
think of some wild shit. You think of, I think I posted one time, oh, it's okay. I don't have to be fly. I'm a good person, and that's all that matters. Some weirdo shit like that. And I'm like, I look back on it when I posted it and I was happy again. And I'm like,
that's weird.
What the fuck was I talking about?
Like, who am I trying to invite?
Yeah, don't nobody care. Shut your lonely ass up. Go fucking knit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go fucking get a hobby. Don't nobody care about none of that.
Bro, I like if that's why I said I couldn't be single because I wouldn't know how to act single. I'm too old. I'm looking for certain things. I'm not looking for, like I said, I'm not looking. Your body, I ain't care. You ain't like listen, I'm not into I don't mind a big girl. I don't mind 200 pounds or 215, 220. I don't care.
So you're giving out weights.
I am gonna give out weight. I'm not gonna date you if
you're giving out weights.
I ain't, you know what I mean? Body shaming.
300 what? 300 wasn't it?
Nah, that's
you don't need the 300.
Nah, I'm not. I don't like wrestling that much. That right there can out wrestle me. I like wrestling a little bit, but not that much. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You get what I'm saying, though. Yeah. But listen, right now, like I'm at the age and the stage of my life. I got kids and everything like that. I just want somebody to be. I want somebody to do the corny shit. I want somebody to, when we do the house parties or the get-togethers, the barbecues, the kids sporting events and shit. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for to go out to the club every night, to do X, Y, and Z every night. And you know what I mean? I'm not looking for that. That's why I'm cool now. That's why I try to this is old Joe. That's why I try to keep my relationship now intact. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to start over right now. This world is weird. Like,
it's very weird.
The females take shit way too far on social media. Like before, they used to be able to just talk to their girlfriends, and the shit that made no sense would be between them and their girlfriends,
right? And
it made sense to them,
right?
Now they put that shit out on social media, and half the people looking like you a fucking idiot, and then you got the other miserable half looking like, oh yeah, you're right, girl, do that, like giving you bad fucking advice.
Girl, do that. Yep.
Where your friends
fuck his friend, girl. He fucked your friend.
Yeah, where your friends will be like, yo, listen, I understand where you coming from, but I think you just upset right now. You need to calm down.
You'd be surprised. Motherfuckers will tell you what you want to hear no matter what. Because people will tell you what you hear. seriously though, even some of your real friends, when it comes to you being in a certain position, they'll tell you what you want to hear just so that you won't fuck up their mood. If they're happy, they'll tell you what you want to hear just so you can just honestly so you can be quiet.
Or you just won't pick up the phone. Like, remember, see,
Yeah.
that's the thing now that I don't, before you had to pick up the phone to listen to these people talk about their nonsense.
Right.
Now it's like, you go scrolling, like, oh my gosh, you could tell they're single. Like, she's miserable right now, or he's miserable right now. Like, yo, get the fuck off the internet. Like, y'all broke up. Cool. You got to do some. When you break up with somebody starting over, you do got to reflect on yourself. You got to reflect where you fucked up at. Because
Right.
we all fuck up. Nobody breaks up because shit is all good. You break up because people are fucking up.
Right.
That's the thing I used to do. I sometimes I wouldn't do what I do now. I reflect like, damn, I did this type of person. Yeah, this is why she left me. This is why I left her. I didn't vent this. I didn't vet that. You know what I'm saying? I let this slide when I shouldn't have let it slide. You know what I'm saying? I should have been more on top of this. I should have been more on top of that. And that's another hard thing about starting over is like you got to get rid of that shit, because if not, then you fucking holding that against the new person that you're trying to date or talking to. As soon as they do something that caused your breakup and your heartache, you're like, oh my gosh, get away soon, quick, fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why,
Great. Look, starting over is hard to do.
bro. I remember you had to start over. You came to my house crying.
Keep saying this. We keep having this conversation.
Yo, you came to my
There
crib.
may have been tears in my
You
eyes,
came to my crib.
but I definitely
You
wasn't
came to my crib. You
crying.
came to my crib crying. I think we was both in like the start over phase. I think I was single, but I would just have something. I had something in the crib I was supposed to slay that night. You came to our crib heartbroken.
That might have been true.
You did come heartbroken.
But
y'all had broke up.
Crying like, oh my gosh, man.
Nigga, you had tears on your
I
face.
don't understand.
You had tears on your
Why?
face. You had tears on your face.
Nigga said I got tears on my face.
Bro,
don't
I
remember that.
know you had tears
And
on
I
your
don't-
face,
Listen,
dog.
I've cried before. We've had this conversation.
Yeah, you cried.
I cried before, but I don't remember ever coming to your house
You wasn't like
crying.
you wasn't weak, but you had tears in your face, and you hurt me because I'm like, yo, my nigga hurt. Like I seen the hurt, the tears in your eyes.
Man.
All right, what do you call that then? That's not crying.
If my eyes are watery, meaning like, yo,
but
I'm
you had a
sad.
couple tears on your face, dog.
If I'm
you
sad,
had the tears from
I don't
your
have no
face.
fucking tears on my face. That means you had to be looking like, oh shit, yeah, that nigga crying.
No, nigga, I look when I see him like, yo, what's up? And I look like, yo, nigga was good. The joint, the shorty I had in the crib, like, yo, she went to sleep on me. I had to get that in the morning.
You got it. It's okay. You
I
got it.
but you was more important at that time. I think you and he was going through something that time. I think y'all just split.
We did that a couple times.
Yeah.
Every time I had to start over in my adult life was pretty much from then. I just wound up starting over with her.
I
Let's
mean,
tell you something.
well, that just tells you that's who you wanted to be with. Like you wasn't. I
don't like her.
Come on, like going out. The suck ass part it's good and it's fun, but dating, that whole dating scene and dating new people, that shit is fucking annoying.
I think you need some time to get used to the dating scene. Like if you could learn to not enjoy it, but you can learn to adjust to it, at least back then, if you take the time. Once you get out of, because everything is habit. That's really what it's all about. It's about losing the habits that you built over the years with that person. So if you can get to the point where all those habits, you break them and you build new habits, like, hey, maybe going out, being more outgoing. If you go to bars, I don't go to bars, but if you go to bars to meet women or going out on dates, you could learn to get to the point where you enjoy certain parts of that.
Yeah, when I was dating and I had to start all over, like that was easy. That was the easy part. That was a fun part for me. I got to meet a lot of new people, a lot of new females, and they friends and stuff like that. Some of their friends I'm not friends with the actual female I was talking to, but I'm friends with their friends. You know what I mean? Because they was just cool people to hang around.
Right.
But that was a fun part. I was clubbing. Like I like to party. I like to dance. I like to be sociable. I like to laugh. I like to joke. That's my personality. So it was easy for me in the dating scene as far as that, because I'm like, all right, I got no restraints. I can say what I want. I'm not filtered. I don't have to be filtered because I have a girl. I can do whatever I want because I don't have the repercussions of coming home to somebody if I slip up.
Right.
I can just be who I am naturally. You know what I mean? Without the limitations on me. I got no limitations. So it was fun. Like, it was fun. Maybe I didn't have to have sex with all of them, but I had the enjoyment of, talking to them, sitting down with them and getting to know them and all the other good shit. That was cool, man. But, after a while, you do get bored because like, I didn't want somebody to go to sleep with that night. Most of the nights I went home to myself.
Right.
You want to read that?
I can't see that.
Okay. Shay says, I feel like it's also hard to meet people now. Like, where's the spot to go to meet new people? To meet new people. The spot is the internet. And that sucks.
Internet.
You know why that sucks though, Dre?
Why?
Dating, because nobody is real. Nobody is who they really are on the internet.
I'm the only idiot who
Nah, that's a good thing.
Who's really are on the internet. If back then, Facebook, when me and my wife last broke up, like before we got married, when we last broke up, I just got on Facebook.
No thanks.
I just got on Facebook. So for me, I was regular. Like a person was like, we were going back and forth on Facebook, like messaging, and I was normal. I was giving them regular answers, like talking to them regular, because I'm not like, my thing is, I always feel like you gotta see people, because I've never been a type to get catfish or nothing like that. Like I know I gotta see you. So if I tell you that I'm doing good, first of all, I don't front anyway. But if I tell you like, yeah, I got this job, I'm getting money, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I gotta stay on my shit, you know what I'm saying? And then you see me and my fucking car breaking down, or my fucking my shoes ain't fucking,
but it is
Gucci or something like that, then that's something that's gonna be visible. So I'm gonna tell you what it really is. So you ain't, if anything, I'm gonna undersell it. Yeah, my house is all right. Like at the time, like my apartment's cool, and you get there, you be like, damn, your shit all right. Yeah, it's all right. Like I'd rather do some shit like that. I'll undersell it.
Nah, but then you got the dudes that be just, oh my gosh. You got the females, like dating for us is hard on the internet because, a lot of females be ashamed of their body and they take the headshots. And then you get there like,
it's a lot of them headshots.
Like wait, listen,
it's a lot of them.
I don't listen. I don't care. Long as it's soft and you not.
You keep saying that.
I don't care.
Listen. I could tell you where my brain was when I had to start over. Not to keep cutting you off.
Go ahead.
I was literally building my dream woman in my head. I was like, yo, she gonna look like this. 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 That's what I'm going for.
And that's why you always wound back up with Erica, because Erica's was everything you put out there.
There you go. There you go. Look how God work.
And me, I would just listen, pretty face, nice smile, take care, you clean.
What about personality?
You gotta have a good personality. You gotta have a nice, warming personality. You gotta be outgoing, talkative, to me, laugh, have a good sense of humor. Like I ran into a couple that were on that mean shit, but I knew how to deal with it. I knew how to deal with a chick who had the attitude. Like okay. I knew how to talk to them. They would talk that shit. And I would break them down, but when you get them around other people, it's like they got that attitude again. I'm like, yo, you don't gotta come with that with me.
No, they can keep that. They can keep that attitude.
Yeah, but I didn't have. I ran into some Ideal Jones. I'm like, yeah, she bodied out. She got it. Everything together. That's what I want. But I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't care. Because I gotta understand these women. Women nowadays they have kids. Most of these women I'm dealing with have kids, so they lost their shape that they have. I ain't worried about that. If you concerned about that, and I'm meeting you, you really concerned. That's a judgment to you. Like you said, I went to the gym when I was single. Yep. Hey, I go to the gym. If you concerned about how you look and you feel like you're not self-conscious, you want to get to a certain weight. Hey, come with me to the gym. It's a good date. We can go to the gym, work out. We can help. Make you feel good. That's how you want to feel.
Don't ever fucking come to the gym with me, girl. Unless you. Obviously, people like, damn, Dre, you be going to. No, when I go to the gym, I'm definitely very serious, and you have to be serious as well.
Nah, I'll be serious. I'm serious when I go to the gym. I don't play. I'm just saying, like, I don't judge females on how they how they. I mean, I have my preferences. Listen. Just the one thing I hate about this fucking whole cancel culture. Like, you gotta agree with everything everybody agree with. You gotta date the ugly. No, I do not have to date the ugly girl. No, I don't gotta date the girl that I don't want to date.
You can't call them ugly.
Whatever. I don't care. I like vanilla ice cream. Ain't nobody gonna force me to eat chocolate ice cream.
I'll be damned.
But I like chocolate women. So
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I like. I'm Kevin. I'm not the fucking world. You know, everybody's trying to make this one universal person. That's like, we all supposed to like the same color, the same cars, the same everything. That's not what. That's why we're not human beings. We're different. So I like different women. I like a certain type of women. Like I said, I don't care a little 2+. I don't care if you're a little fluffy. I don't care. If it's soft, I like to touch it. It feels good to me. It feels warming. It feels good.
We all have our preferences. At some point when you are single and you're starting over, if that person is a good person, I'm gonna say, when I say, I can't say good person because you don't really know, but if it's a person I feel like I got some type of chemistry with, yes, we can actually talk and we can get to know each other, where it's like, well, I'm not looking at your weight or something like that, but I like to put my best foot forward. I like to put my best foot forward. That's why, that's why I go to the gym and I do all the other shit, because it's like, you're competing now.
Oh yeah, you
that's the key. You're competing.
You trying to take that gazelle down. That's in these other lines, trying to get that gazelle out there.
Even if you're trying to get married or something like that, you have to. It's not enough, or you feel it's not enough to just like, all right, you got an all right car or something like that. And this is just superficial stuff. You got an all right car. Nobody cares. You understand? You got an all right job. Like, you're doing okay. Nobody cares. Clothes, shoes, fresh cut. Nobody cares. You have to hit, at least that's how I felt. You have to try to hit all of those
when you're single.
Because the only thing you got is your first impression when you go out there.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're face to face.
Yeah, that and that's why I think it's a little, that's why it's a lot. It's easier now to meet people, but I think it's harder for them to build a relationship because people put on there, they profile pictures them in front of a Benz and a big ass house, and they got the freshest pair of J's on their feet, and their haircut's fresh and everything. Then you meet them, the J's is a little beat up. That Benz was their homies. That house they took a picture in front of was their mother's. It's just
all right.
It's just
okay.
The whole fraud thing. Now you're out the window.
Fraud, yes.
You frauded. Now they got to get to know you. Now you already lied. Maybe it's the person just got a relationship. The reason they left that person because they're a liar.
Okay, let me give the women a little bit of insight to why these guys also lie, and I'm dead serious. And maybe I can speak for myself.
Go ahead, bro.
Why we at least try to give you the best vision of us. We feel like if we aren't honest a little bit when we try to, when we're trying to get you, the dick can save us. And it sounds crass, and I'm dead serious. It sounds crass to say, and somebody might listen to me and say, "Oh, he about to make a stupid point." No, they feel like if I can just get her to the bedroom, it's not about just tagging you one time and then letting you go. It's about, if I can get her to the bedroom, I can let my physical gifts will actually make her forget about all the lies that I told her. That's literally, you can ask any man, they'll tell you like, yo, they fronting just to get you to the bedroom because they know that they feel that that's going to save everything that they did already.
It saves a lot of people, because I see a lot of chicks with bum ass dudes like, why you with her? Oh, the dick is just so good. Hey, that's what you like? Hey, cool.
That's what you like.
But I mean, after the dick, it's like if everything falls off a fucking cliff.
She gotta grab the dick to save it. I don't know. That's literally what it is. Like, that's why.
You know why? Listen, this men fraud and put on this facade. That's built into nature. You ever notice all the colorful birds, peacocks, everything that's colorful? All the birds that are colorful are male. The females are the bland birds, while all the male have all the colorful feathers. That's how it is in the bird system. They use them feathers, them beautiful colors to attract the females. Same with men. They use the gold chains, the rope. You know what I mean? What chicks really got to look at? When they see a man, they go look at it. They look at him. They see the haircut. They look at his shoes. They look at his clothes. They look at his car. They see how much money they spending on him, and then they make their decision off of that. Sometimes, most of them, and don't really get the. Sometimes they get females that say, "Oh, I look at the personality." I don't think that's true.
Where you look at it?
Because I see a lot of girls with dudes. I'm like, yo, he's a fucking dick to her. He's an asshole to this joint. Like,
talking about me.
Nah, sometimes it's me. Listen, I'm an asshole. I'm not gonna fucking fraud. She like, why is she with him? You made a poor choice in the judgment of this man. Or they in a relationship, man, and they hang on to these dudes because they don't want to start over. I'm like,
that's starting over is dangerous. Yeah, they just ride it out.
I don't want to start over again. Like I started over and I got this motherfucker. But if I do it again, it's gonna suck you raw.
So what's the most difficult part of starting over, in your opinion? And I'll give you mine.
The most difficult part. The most difficult part of starting over. I would say, man, looking for the next person that you want to start over with. That's the most difficult part because it's like, oh my God, I gotta get to know this person. Likes and dislikes, they flaws, they habits. Nobody's perfect. They're perfect.
Nobody.
They're perfect for you. Like, is this person perfect for me? Am I willing to deal with the shit this person is about to put out there? Like, I just dealt with a bunch of bullshit. I don't want to deal with this shit again, but let me see if this motherfucker's worth it. That's the most difficult part, is that right there. Well, how about you?
I think, and what I have to say is pretty similar to what you just said. Trusting again. Like, trusting. So I'll give you a scenario. Man. I'll give you a scenario. You break up with somebody that you've been with for maybe 5 years. Right, 5 years. You break up. You start all over. A year goes by. You do meet somebody that she's cute. She's nice. Now you get into the point where you're like, I really like this person. Should I trust them enough to start, say if you've been cheated on or something like that. Mm-hmm. Should I trust them enough to give them that part of me? We had Uncle Mike here talking earlier, and he was like, yo, you have to trust somebody again to let that wall down. We talked about a wall. To let that wall, because you got a wall the whole time you dating.
Oh,
that's because it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
I got that wall up because, if we do have sex, she might not call you again. You have to be able to, I don't give a fuck. Fuck, I'm not worried about that girl anyway. Or you might meet somebody that get on your nerves.
Yeah.
I need to be able not to call that person and not care. So the wall is up. So to bring that wall down, that next person has to be extraordinary enough to make you say, I'm going to let you in and I'm going to tell you, my secrets, or I'm going to tell you my, deepest desires and really build that relationship with you. So that's what I say is probably the roughest part of starting over.
We got one of our listeners saying that for her, Shay, she's been commented heavy. Thank you. The hardest part is actually being ready to take the next step and being serious with one person.
Yes.
I think that's what it is. I think that is the hardest part for everybody starting over is the new relationship.
I think that was a combination of literally what we just said.
We all said. I think that's the hardest part of starting over. It's just so much that goes into it. Like if you already got kids with the last person, how's this new person going to take your old family? How's this new person going to interact with your actual blood relatives and family members? Are they gonna think she's weird? Like I think the weird shit that she do is kind of cool and it's cute. But are these crazy? Or these people or my family like, yo, where the fuck did you find this nut at?
It's crazy person.
Yeah, but you got it. Is she gonna be gel? Is she gonna gel with my friends?
And if you have, which I know you do, or you did, I'm sorry, we both do. If you got that one family member, I'm about to say,
go ahead.
That one family member that when you do bring the new girl around, what they say?
Damn, that's you, nephew?
Nah.
What?
Where that other girl you was with?
Oh, yeah.
Where's say, okay, call her by name?
Yeah, that's God rest her soul, my grandmother. That was my grandmother's favorite thing to do.
Where's such and such? I liked her.
That's what you used to call me. KK, what happened to Aquanella? That's my girl Sade now. She used to call her that. What happened to Aquanella? I used to like Aquanella, and the new girl standing there like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you can't check my grandma, dog.
Yeah, you wanted to eat that girl.
You new to this whole situation.
You had to eat that.
You can't check her.
Or nobody won't like you.
Or you know what's another thing hard about starting over? Is when you got your girl and y'all got like common friends as they friends with both of y'all.
Yep.
And then you gotta bring your new girl around y'all common friend, and they like, I really not feeling her. I'm like, well, you don't even know her. You still.
I don't have that. I never had that.
You got common friends in common.
Yeah, but I ain't never had to bring. If I'm messing with somebody new, I never have to bring them around them
because you never got to that point. I got to that point where I had to bring my new girl around the common friends, and it's like, yo, look, just be yourself. If you don't fuck with her, you don't fuck with her. You ain't really got to talk to her, but just don't be gritting her. You're like, come on, man, like, right. You know what I mean? We cool. I understand this ain't such and such, but
you
we
gonna be here for a fight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that. Or the family, or you got the one family. I know everybody got this one family. I ain't like the last girlfriend anyway. I like her better. She cool. Like, don't fraud. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. If I like the old joint, I still like the old one.
Right.
And I can like the new girl too. Yeah, y'all not in no competition. She's an ex for a reason, or he's an ex for a reason. Why be in competition?
Right. I mean,
those are just some of the quirks of starting over. Like when you, because you got to go through that whole awkward fucking friend phase and shit. Like, and then you like, damn, when do I start bringing her to family outings, or when do I start introducing her to some of my friends, or when do I start to meet some of her friends? Like, because that's the first thing you do. You go like, all right,
being uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm dating this new girl, my starting over chick. All right, let me bring around my friends. Let me test you out there first. Let me see how everybody feels about you there. Then y'all, they say they goodbyes, and your homie like, oh yeah, she cool, bro. Like, you got one right there. She cool. Or yo, you really like her? You didn't say that. You really like her?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, all right.
You bring new girls around me. I'm so cool with everybody that,
but you won't
get an accurate reading.
I get accurate reading when I talk to you. You be like, because I know you be like, Kev, you really like her? That's your Cobra say, like, yo, dog, you might want to rethink that.
You fuck with her?
Yeah, you do that shit. You do that shit a lot.
I remember that.
Bro, you done that shit with Crazy. But one of my exes, Crazy. You really like her, Kev? You sure? Yeah, Dre. I'm like, all right.
She's a little fucking odd, but, whatever.
She's different.
She's different.
That's some shit you say. She's different. All right.
I'll let you know if I really fuck with them and I think they cool as shit. I'll let you know that.
Yeah, you do let me know.
100%.
But nigga, you do let me know when you like, yo, you might want to rethink this, bro. Like, I get the vibe. I'm like, damn, the pussy good though. Do I really want to cut her off? But I don't know how to differentiate.
Differentiate. That's where that thick skin come from. That's the one thing, man. When you do start over, you develop thick skin. All them lonely nights is to develop your thick skin. All them lonely nights, because you can cut a person off, or you can listen. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry to my female listeners, but sometimes it's not a malicious thing for a man to just have sex with you.
No.
Here's what I mean. Sometimes a person is dating you, and this is up to you to realize it and cut it off. When a person is dating you, they realize that they don't really like you that much, or that you're not the next one, but you might have sex very well, or you might have good chemistry in the bedroom. Let me say it like that. And they literally only call you for that.
Yeah, because that's usually like when I date most girls, it start off, the ones that wind into the bedroom, it starts off with us going out, hanging out to the movies, going out to eat, going out to chill at certain spots, and then it just turns into, I'm only calling you at a certain time of the evening.
Right.
And it just repeated that. And then you get that laying in bed shit. What are we? The dreaded "what are we" in the start over conversation. What are we?
My phone rang.
I tell, like, look, I ain't looking for nothing. But you know what?
Okay.
Also I learned to do though as I got older.
Run.
Nah, not run. I started telling chicks what I want. I'm like, look, I'm be honest with you. I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm not looking for no girl. I'm looking to have fun, a good time, maybe sex here and there, and that's it. And sometimes they be like, what? Why? You say sex? Most dudes wouldn't say. I'm like, because I ain't got time to lie to you.
Yeah, why lie?
I'm a grown ass man. You grown ass woman, and I say this all the time. We grown. We both have urges. Oh yeah. If you're not cool with that, then we can hang out. But I am going to satisfy my urges one way or another. We can just be friends and go out and hang out here, or we can be that too. Which, whatever you want, however you want to swing it.
They don't want to hear that.
Not
Some women are cool with it.
Some here, some listen. Some I had chicks that said, I'm cool with that. And then down come the line while you're talking and you starting over, you're still trying to find yourself. Oh, I think I want to be more than just your friend. No, I told you when I met you, I wasn't looking for that. Now you stepped your boundary. Like, I'm not in the phase of my life to be looking. Because when you start over, you do have your whole phase of your women, and then you really start to thin them out. Like, you start to thin out the ones that, all right, I can see myself with her.
Right.
And then when you get down to the last few, then that's when you start over. You put that text message, because you don't call them all. You put that text message in, yo, I got a girl, like, I can't talk to you no more. The dreaded text.
My phone number just ain't the same.
I've been on the opposite end of them texts, dog. Like,
oh, but you gotta respect.
Oh, I'm like,
hey, listen.
Oh, you with somebody? Okay.
They'll tell you. You'll talk to some women who've dated a lot, and they'll say, yeah, men are assholes. Men are just because a man is truthful does not mean he's an asshole.
Dog.
If he tell you, if he gives you that text, hey, I enjoyed our time together, but I have a girlfriend now, and I'm really trying to be faithful. I've had somebody hit me up like, damn, you ain't hit me back or whatever, and I'll be like, I'm this now, and I'm trying to be a good guy, or I'm a me, I'm a good guy. That's what it is.
So you don't give out the text when you're starting over to all.
Fuck no, you just
a foul nigga, dog.
Listen,
I give the text. I give the text, dog. You supposed to give the text, right?
No, you get the point.
Oh my God, that's foul. You just stop calling them.
You get the point when we go from chilling to not so much to us not talking to each other because the phone works both ways anyway. For real.
Dre, you foul, dog. Like, I give the text, dog. I text. And I get the curse outs from, I thought we was hold up. You stop thinking, or they call you after you.
Nah, my phone don't work after that.
Bro, I'm like, hold up. Hey, yo.
My phone don't work
and
after that.
Here goes some of the funniest shit that used to happen to me. I get serious with the girl. She's like, you better cut all your hoes off. I cut them off, and I be laying up with the joint I'm with now, my new girl. And then next thing you know, I get the call come through, and she laying next to me. I gotta answer that awkward shit. She like, go ahead, just pick it up, and then just sit there and looks and I'm like, yo, I gotta tell her. But then you gotta be like not an asshole, but an asshole. Like,
gotta be.
It's good, Nelly.
Hey, what's up?
Like, but that text, dog. Shay says she ghosted him. You foul. Y'all foul.
Yep.
You can't ghost nobody. You got. That's why y'all niggas. Oh, that's foul, dog. I give him a text, bro. I give him a text.
Listen, I've done it with the new phone. Who does? Yep. Listen, I've changed my phone number before. The very last time I had to change my phone number. Last time.
I'm not changing my phone.
And I changed my phone number because, and I know this person will never listen to any of the thing I had to say about none of this stuff. It was years ago anyway. But the reason why I changed my phone number because you'll give your reasoning. And they won't accept it. And they'll continue to call. They'll continue to text. You'll think everything is good. And then you'll get the I don't understand why text. That's fucking pages long. And it's like,
you only read the first 5 lines.
Yeah. And it's
I don't understand.
My thing is, I'm just trying to be happy. I'm happy right now. I'm going on. I got my, at the time, it's like I'm with my wife or my girl again. Like, we going out, we having fun, we doing things and whatever. I don't need you fucking my time up. I don't need you fucking my time up. So hold on. I hit you with the text or I hit you with a call. Yo, yeah, we gonna try this again. I don't need you calling me and texting me. So guess what? Soon as the shit got crazy, I called my phone company, changed my number right then and there. I had the same phone number since then.
Bro, that's why when you single, you got to let these females know where they stand. And like, I let the ones know. Like I said, I tell them I tell them all the same line. Now, when I start getting down to my select few, like, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you.
Okay.
But once I start feeling, I'm like, all right, when I tell you I'm feeling you. Like, I had chicks have they dudes like calling them, they other niggas calling them while we laid up. Like, like, look, shorty, you one of the joints I'm feeling. Because I'm feeling you, I made sure I cut a time block out for you that ain't nobody calling me at this time.
They made the
boom.
Final Four.
You got your strike. You got your strike because
you special.
I cut a block out for you because you special. You can't do the same for me. All right,
No.
You ain't one of them to talk to.
That's how you
start narrowing it down because you like, yo, listen, when I'm with you, I gotta narrow that shit down. Like, all right, listen.
Yeah, you narrow it down from that point.
I'm narrowing it down at that point, man.
Hey, once she do that, hey, if she ever talk, yo,
listen, niggas be lying for no reason though. I'm not lying to you. I'm gonna tell you straight up. All I want is to have fun and some sex. All that extra shit, I ain't falling in love. Don't fall in love with me. Don't try to fall in love with me. Don't get your feelings hurt. I tell them, and I had chicks like, but I thought it was going somewhere. What made you thought it was going somewhere?
You told them it was.
I ain't never tell, bro. I ain't never tell them it was going nowhere. Some of them I don't even kiss. Like, when we having sex, I'm not kissing you while we having sex. That got to be
I'm tonguing you down, girl.
I ain't tonguing shit down.
I'm tonguing you down.
Like, listen, bro. I break it down. I break it down to the ones I put them all. I line them up. Then I start narrowing them down. Once I get down to that last 2 or 3, that's it. That is it. You know you in the final running. Don't fuck up here. You fuck up, you out of the running.
What if she don't care about being in the final running?
Then that makes it easier for me. Listen, she said I'm with the shits. 5, smoke, drink, dope sex. That's what I'm not gonna fraud to you. I'm gonna tell you that's what it is. I don't got. You know who was, dog? Yeah, aunt who told me that. Okay. We went to the barbecue. It don't sound weird. Cause no, I wasn't dating Drake aunt. I was a young boy.
No one said it.
Yeah, I was a young boy and his aunt gave me some game. I was like 20, 21, 22 at the time, maybe 20. And I was like, don't lie to females. Female wanted men who are honest. If you tell them what your true intentions are, they'll deal with you. And I didn't do the dumb young boy thing like, I nod her off. I heard everything she said to me. Right. Yes, auntie. Boom. And I ran with that shit. And it worked for me. It still works for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wow. I can get the sex. When I go to cut them off, they have the understanding, most of them. Some don't.
Right.
But the line in the face, though.
You know what? Yeah, but the lying to my face, though. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Ever since I was, I'm weird, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Ever since I was young, I was like 15 or something like that, or 16. Like, something happened in my life, nothing serious, but where I felt like, I'm gonna start telling people the truth. I said, I'm not gonna lie, it don't get you nowhere. Like, I was lying about how many women I had sex with at the time. Like, just drawing, like, oh yeah, I had sex. I'm 15, so I had sex with 10 girls. What? Like, it don't even make sense now. Oh, I did that position. I did that. I was lying. And, talking to other girls while I'm talking to other girls, whatever. And I always felt like karmically, I didn't realize it at the time, but karmically that was a bad thing to do. And that brought everything that, gave you that teenage heartbreak. I thought that was because I did all the lying and stuff. So in my brain, I came up with a rule to myself where it's like, no, I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not going to lie to girls. That's why I don't lie. Because I feel like if I don't lie, then I should expect the same. It doesn't work out like that, of course.
It don't work out like that.
But that's why I don't. Because I'm like, listen, I'm going to give you that and expect the same. If I don't get it back, then it is what it is. But that's how I operate. You know what I'm saying?
And Nelly, that's why all niggas get treated like hoes. Listen, you treat me like a hoe. I don't care. I get the cut off.
I've gotten cut off before.
I got cut off before. Listen,
that shit is that's
different.
but you have thick skin.
It's different. It's like, all right, cool. It's what's up.
Gotta have thick skin.
And listen, I done been in spots where I know the chick I'm talking to. I bump into her in the mall and she with the new dude. Guess what I do? I look.
Stalker.
I don't stalk her. I look, notices her. I keep it pushing. I don't say,
You don't wink at her. You don't be like,
I don't do a goddamn thing. I walk past the ass. I don't even call her. I wait till she called me. She called me like, oh, I know.
that was my friend.
That was my friend. I was like, it's
Okay.
cool. It's cool. I understand. Like, I got friends too. Listen, I'm not gonna stop. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that cool. I still need that. I still need the buns.
I don't need to compete with nobody. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna compete with that dude. You come fuck me if you want, but I don't need to like see you and say, oh, I'm gonna go crazy in front of this nigga. I don't give a dog. Do what you, dog. I definitely had that.
Yeah, y'all different caliber of men though. These niggas be emotional as fuck.
Yo,
I've been emotional too. Sometimes it's just good. If you got good pussy, niggas gonna get
Hey,
emotional. You got good pussy, niggas get emotional.
Let me tell you a story.
But for the most part, I'm chill.
Let me tell you a story, right? I tend to get on this podcast and I tell real shit because I feel like it's some niggas that's gonna look at you and be like, yeah, you right. And then some niggas gonna be like, nah, that's some nut shit. So when I was starting over, I was salty as shit. When I was starting over, that's one of the times where I went to the fucking club with my friends. And you wasn't there. This was Tuck and them. And this is a girl, right, that I was talking to at the time, you know, like I was really trying to make a play on it. Really trying to make a play on it. Like, yeah, I'm trying to see what's up.
I ain't doing that.
She was ghosting me. She was ghosting
So
me.
you did what Shay said. They be crying and popping up at random
Hell
times.
no, fuck no. Fuck no.
I ain't doing that. Go
Fuck
ahead.
no. I did that when I was a kid. I did that when I was 15. Anyway. So we go to the club. This girl pretty much been ghosting me, but I'm a weirdo because if you don't call me, I just won't call you. Like, I'm not going to chase you if it seems like you're not interested. So,
Yeah.
so Nelly was talking about them men being emotional. Here's the thing. Went to the club. This girl has been kind of ghosting me. I saw her at the club. And I'm on the wall, you know, chilling. I'm on the wall. Saw her at the club. You know, she looking good. And I peeped her. I don't know if she peeped me, but I peeped her. So what I did when I was at the club, it seemed like she didn't see me. So I ain't say shit to her. In my brain, my fucking... Let me. How can I say this? I was on fire. I was on fire. My brain was going a mile a minute. This bitch better say something to me. I know she see me. I'm gonna just stand closer to the door so she can see me. All right, well, I'm gonna go over here. Matter of fact, should I text her? Nah, I ain't gonna text her. Damn, I should walk over to her and say, what's up? Matter of fact, it look like she having fun. Matter of fact, I ain't having motherfucking fun. What should I do? My mind is going a mile a minute. But my overall like thought process was like this.
Your demeanor was
my demeanor was like, all right. So I saw her leave. I still try to make myself visible, but like I said, we never made eye contact. I just saw her. I wasn't stalking her. I really wanted to leave when I saw her. Like, oh, this shit gonna look weird as fuck. Like I'm looking for her, but I'm not. That's why I ain't walk over and say nothing to her. So she walk out. I hit her maybe the next day. Hey, you know, like just regular, like, hey, saw you at the club, blah blah blah. Oh damn, I ain't even see you, and it was nothing. I still ain't talked to her really again after that, but just to let y'all know, we are emotional.
He said he was mad as fuck.
I was mad as fuck like a motherfucker. Yo, I'm like, damn, like, all right, cool. But my thing is, I'm never gonna bring that to the woman and be like, yo, why ain't you say nothing to me in the club? I mean, I ain't gonna walk over to her like, what's up? Nah, girl, have fun.
I had a joint. I didn't have a similar situation. I met a girl at a club. We was talking, we was rapping, we was going, like, she was cool.
Right.
We was going out, hanging, blasey, doing everything, going out, boom. But she still was telling me she still had an ex that she was kind of still
fucking.
Not fucking, but she still cared for her. So I'm like, all right, but I kept chilling with her. So I wind up knocking it off one time, and it was just started like I knocked it off and started getting weirder and weirder and weirder. She's like, I think I'm gonna go back to my ex. Da da da. I'm like, all right, cool. So I just stopped talking to her because it was just like once we had sex, it was like, all right, this shit was all right. It wasn't nothing to brag about, but it's like we could still hang out, but it just got less and less hanging out. So she said she was still thinking about her ex and possibly going back to him. So once she kept telling me this while I'm talking and I done hit it, I said, you know what? Boom. I just started fucking with her. Bumps into her in Philly.
Okay.
See her with her dude. I do my classic 1s and 2s. Walk by her, don't acknowledge her. She's with the dude. Do you know this chick turns and grabs me? While her dude standing off the cut, grabs me, starts pulling me aside. What happened to you? I was really feeling you. I'm looking at the nigga like standing there. I'm like, yo, boy can hear all this. I know he can. I was really feeling you. Just stop calling him like, yo, but I see you with somebody. We're not talking about that right now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she was trying to make you one of her hoes.
I'm like, yo, he's right there. Yeah, I know, but it was just kind of weird how you did it. That's why we got back together. I'm like, yo, this is going to be a weird fucking conversation after you get done talking to me with him.
Right.
And I'm like trying to get away. I played it right. You kept talking about your ex. I left you alone.
Right. Ooh, if I was him, I would have left her right then and there.
I walked by you when I seen you stopped me, had the conversation with me. I'm trying to end it. He's standing there hearing all of this. And I'm like, yo, I really didn't think you was feeling me like that because you kept talking about your ex. I'm guessing that's him. I was like, yo.
As soon as she would have pulled you to the side, I would have left that bitch, got my car, and left.
Yeah, let's see here. We got some comments, though. Yeah. Y'all can be emotional, but y'all can be emotional than a chick. It won't work.
It won't work.
Shit.
We can be.
But that's cool.
But you got to control your emotions. That's the thing. Control your emotions and do what's right for the actual situation. What's the next one say?
This is like, it's the you never text or call me first for me. Oh, that's talking about you.
Oh, yep.
And fix your panties, yo. Nah. but for real shit,
yep,
though,
I definitely don't.
That was weird. That was weird for me because I thought the chick wasn't feeling me because I'm like, damn, I'm like still still competing with your ex. Like, I don't want to hear about this nigga every time we together. Like, we just had sex, which was all right. And you a cool ass person. You dope as shit. I was really feeling her. Like, she had narrowed herself down to, if it wasn't for her talking about her ex, but she narrowed herself down even with her talking to her ex. Because I got to chill with a dope ass person.
Right.
She was just dope. But
we're going to talk about communication one day because what what Nelly said. But the truth is, that's that defense mechanism. Like how Kev said it, even I said it. If when someone's interested, so it's not something. When I said I was on fire, and like I said, she wasn't really hitting me up. I knew what it was. It's like you ain't because if you feeling me, you hit me up.
Yeah. We
talked enough and had intercourse. We talked enough to where like, all right, if she feeling me, she'll hit me up. We'll like she was hitting me before. Then the good morning texts go away.
So when them shit start going,
yeah, no good mornings. Hitting her up or texting a couple times or maybe calling, no answer. Or answer way like the next day.
I got one.
You know what that is.
Bro, I got one like that too.
It's a dick in you.
I had the same situation. I was talking to Joan, but I was feeling her and I started getting in my emotional bag with her. And I'm like, damn, the same thing. Good morning, text stop fading, all that shit. I can't get in contact with her, all that shit.
Right.
So I'm wondering why she's dipping on me. Like, I'm telling her to come over and chill. She don't want to chill me. So one morning I go to text her good morning, like still doing the cornball shit.
Trying. Yeah.
Text her good morning. Don't you a nigga call me back? The dude called me back. Her dude called me back. Oh yeah, me and such back together now, nigga. You can't be calling the phone. I'm like, oh word. The nigga threatened me and everything. Like threatened to shoot me and everything. I'm like, bro, like, go ahead with that shit. Like, I didn't know. Yeah, I'm her dude. Like, she never mentioned you. Like, I didn't even know. But I'm looking like the corny nigga because I'm like, she goes to me like, you know what? Let me just text her good morning and see what happens.
I'm trying. Yo, the pussy was good. Like, we had a good time.
I was
I don't
so,
want to give that up.
bro. I was like, I wasn't hurt, but I was like,
Salty.
I was salty as fuck. I'm like, yo, I text you good morning. You let this nigga call me back, and you ain't tell me you had to do nigga, but this nigga called me back. I'm
Wow.
like, yo, Dre was tight. I was in that car
Wow.
tight. I'm sitting in the car like this. Word.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to work, so I got niggas we riding in the company vehicle, so I got other niggas in the truck with me, niggas looking back at me. I'm back there looking like, all right,
Word.
what's up? Yeah, and this is early in the morning. It's like I'm going to work like 5 o'clock in the morning. I hit it with the good morning text. That mean that nigga
they
was
was asleep.
They would sleep. The nigga checked her, seen her phone, snatched her phone from her, and when she probably said it was nothing, I'm like, damn, you ain't even give me the courtesy of I moved on text. I had to listen to another nigga talking to me, ready to fight me over some.
Listen,
Yo,
that's wrong, women. When you are after you wanted to start over and you go back to moving on. See, we talked about not texting. He talked about giving a text. I think you should give the initial text, and then after that, if the person keeps pursuing you, that's on them, bro. You got to give them the text though. You got to tell them something,
because that was the most weirdest shit. I text good morning, and I'm thinking she's calling me back to talk to me. Like, oh, I ain't talked to her in a minute. Yo, what's up? Yo, who this? Oh, yo, who this?
This is Andre from Pizza Hut.
Yeah,
we were just calling to confirm your order.
This is her such and such. So I didn't have the chance to like try to protect her in the field.
You gotta be fast on your feet.
I'm like, yeah, I'm such and such. Yeah, we was talking. Oh, I'm here now. I'm her dude. Like, yo, she never mentioned you.
Nah, nigga, you gotta say you. Soon as the nigga call you, you gotta answer the phone like, we have word that your that the warranty on your car has expired. Do you want to re-up with us now? Like, you gotta hit it with some fly shit,
bro. Dre, I was tight though. I was tight like this. Like, yo, for real. Like, I've noticed you not calling me and texting me. But I'm thinking it's something I did.
What you did. Here's where the nut shit come in at. That happens, you walk away, you don't say nothing to her no more.
Oh, I didn't.
Right?
I was done with that.
The nut shit comes if you call back again and continue to try to talk to her. That's when you a nut. If you don't do that, then that's just a part of the game. I got the point. You ain't gotta say nothing to me no more. I'm not even mad at you. You just moved on, whatever, and I keep it pushing.
Yeah, the bull just went in. Bull went in. He's just talking crazy.
You think you could have beat him?
Yeah. Cause he started this how I knew he wasn't about that shit. The nigga started naming people to me. Yeah, I know this nigga. This nigga said he know you. I said, yeah, that's my cousin. Yeah, this nigga said he know you too. I said, yeah, that's also my blood cousin. And when I started naming my cousin, like them niggas in them some heavy shit. We like then the nigga was like, I'm just saying, like, yo, all right, I'm just, I just want to talk to you, let you know we back together. I'm like, all right, cool. You don't gotta worry about me. But I'll do this X, Y, Z. I said, dog, wherever you want to meet me up, we meet up with. What time he said, I'm calling again to make sure she done. You can't do that, dog.
No.
You can't call back
after the nigga give you the warning. No, man, you can't do that shit.
The nigga gave me the warning. I took heed to his warning. I'm like, all right, cool.
I'm thankful I never had to call. Listen, there's the one thing about me and the one thing about my wife right now. If we dealt with anybody while we were broken up in any capacity, we both ain't never had to answer the phone and say, yo, don't call back. It was already taken care of. That's what I mean. I give out what I say. Like, I give out the text. You don't want to respond or you don't want to like adhere to the text I gave you, then my number changing. I'll take care of it. You'll never see me again.
Yo, I had to give out the don't call no more. Nigga kept calling. She was like, she hit him with the I'm with Kev now. We can't talk no more. They call back 20 minutes. I said, yo, picked up the phone. Yo, man, what the fuck you keep calling for, bro? Like, then I just heard her 3 times say she fucking done with you. I was just trying to make sure I didn't know, I didn't want no problems. All right, don't call this motherfucking number no more, dog.
But I love her, bro.
I don't give a fuck. Don't call this number no more, bro. I'm like, and I was nice about it. I said, don't call this fucking number no more. Like, because I'm calm.
Nigga, I'll fucking kill you. That's what I'm gonna say. Nigga, where are you?
Where you want to talk to, nigga? That's when you get your emotions.
Like, she gonna meet you. Where you live at?
Yo, where this nigga live at? Yo, where this nigga live? We going to this nigga crib now. Nah, fuck all that. Where this nigga live at? We going there.
Yo, at 37,
I ain't doing that shit.
I
38.
nigga, I'll say, you know what, you can have her. Like if she gonna keep entertaining this shit, yo, come pick her up. Come pick her up.
Like now I can just watch my shows in peace. I ain't
Yep.
worried about it. Come by and play my game.
I'll start over.
I'm just gonna go hooker. I'm gonna go hookering.
Yeah, just go hooking. Hey man, I'm glad to say I ain't never turned to that. Hey, on starting over.
He said, I just want to see if she good.
That man gonna kill you. That man is going to kill
That
you.
nigga gonna put a hole in your nigga be sitting in your back seat. Didn't I tell you come out the light? Didn't I tell you not to call here no more? You don't
See if
listen.
She good. I'm gonna take you both. Never mind.
Yeah.
So starting over. I want to say that I've never had to pay for any company ever
Yes, you
while
did.
starting over. I've never paid for
Yes,
company.
you did.
Never.
You pay for the movies. You pay for dinner.
Nigga, you know what I'm trying to say. But yo, I'm gonna tell you this.
Nigga, it might be cheap.
Maybe I'm just a fly. Shut up. Maybe I'm just a cool nigga. It's always been regular for me, right? So like, I haven't dated in a long time, but when I did date, I usually took them to my crib first, and I already smashed before we start like really going out and spending money. I'm not an asshole, but like that's the truth. Now, some women, sure, I want to go out and go to the movies and stuff, but I gotta make sure I enjoy your company first because I've been in the movies with people. Yo, this is after we did whatever we did, and then they like I'm very particular at the movies. Short story before I get to my point. Do you mind?
Go ahead, Dre.
I went to the movies with my co-host here. He's not here, but I went to the movies. And I remember we went to go see Prometheus. And I remember this nigga says, yo, let's stop at the store first to grab some food. I said, all right, yeah, cool, let's go. This is what I mean by I'm particular. I'm very particular. So this nigga goes to Taco Bell. I said, odd choice, but cool. We're going to knock it out and we're going to go in. He wants to go inside with the food, with Taco Bell.
You can't get in the movie theaters with that.
We did.
Okay.
So he convinced me, like, yeah, man, just grab the food. Food expensive in there. And I'm like,
I paid for some great love.
oh shit, fucking tiny. We gotta get him back on. So he convinced me to I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll eat my shit in there too. So when you walk in there, we walked in there late. We sat a little in the front. Have you ever eaten a full meal in a fucking movie theater before?
Nigga, shit loud as hell.
Loud.
Taco Bell is loud. You smacking the shit,
Yo.
crunching.
Loud as a motherfucker, to the point where niggas was like,
yo,
shut the fuck up or shut up. And then we had to get street back with them because we ain't gonna let you talk to us like that. I felt like such an asshole because I'm like, why am I in here eating fucking Taco Bell? That's not how I like to watch movies. I like to be quiet and I hate people who's loud. Cut to messing with a girl, went to the movies with her. We saw Hangover.
Oh, that's one of the funniest movies ever.
If you saw it in the movies when it first came out, you died laughing.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
Died. She's one of those loud laughers. And I'm in the movie, like something happened. She like, I'm sitting there like,
She drawing. Are you drawing, yeah?
everything that happened, laughing at shit that wasn't funny. I'm just like, yo, that's what I mean. So before I spend money, I want to make sure I enjoy your company, or at least I got I got some ass already.
Bro,
but I got to enjoy your company.
Take her to a movie that she likes, that you perfectly don't care too much for. That way, if she's an ass, you didn't waste your money on a movie that you wanted to see that you got to pay to go see again.
I was doing all right in life back then. I was making some good money.
So you gonna pay for a movie twice?
I was feeling good. I did actually, but that's a different story,
bro.
I was and that's the thing. Once I like you, after starting over, obviously, once you're in that dating stage, once I like you, I've never been pressured to spend more money than I was willing to spend. Nobody ever demanded that I took them to fucking Delisandro's or whatever the fuck, where people go. I'm one of them niggas that I'm like, yo, we should go to that restaurant because I want to go there. And I want to, I'm not tricking. I'm not nothing. I want to go there and I want to take you there so we can have a good time. Once I like you, I don't care where we go, but you'll get treated to the nice shit anyway. And then the girls that I mess with didn't mind. Listen, they ain't have to, but they offered to pay as well. So that's how I get down.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's rare to meet them. I met a lot of broke hoes that didn't have no money. It's tripped off me.
See, but that's what I gotta watch for. If that's the kind of person you are, if you demanding that I take you to the nice places,
That mean you ain't got nothing.
that mean that me and you, like, it ain't never gonna be good with us because you're gonna try to get something out of me that I'll give to you willingly if you would earn it.
You know, it's a good thing. Only good thing about starting over now at 38, as old as I am. If I meet you and you don't have a will, like I understood that shit at 2021. A lot of people ain't have a car.
Okay.
But at
a
30
wheel.
a
I thought
car.
you meant a will.
The will.
Like, you killing this bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got a car. You ain't got a car. Now if I'm starting over, yeah, you done. You ain't got a job.
Yeah.
I think when you was younger starting over, you didn't ask a lot of them questions. You just looked at her body.
You got a pussy?
Yeah, that's all. Now I was like, yo, where you work at? What you do? Oh, you work here? Like, do you got a career? Do you got a job?
Yep.
How long you been working there for? What, 1 year?
Okay.
What was you doing before that? Oh, you was working there? Oh, yeah, I worked there for 2 years. All right, so that means you can't keep a job. That's facts, though. You can't keep a job. Like, all right, you gotta learn. You gotta, because if you getting, I think we at the age that we starting over to look for long term. We're not like back then when you were starting over, it was short term, so you didn't care as much. Now it's long term. Now, yo, you got a car, you work, yeah, where you work at, you got your own spot. You want to know all these things.
What's a no go for you? What's a if she
Now,
gives you a certain job?
If I start up, bro, I don't care. If you've been at your job for 10 years and you work at fucking Taco Bell as the manager, I know you have a job.
What if she's a cashier for 6 months at McDonald's?
I'm like, what you do before that? And she said,
a cashier at Ross for 3 months.
Nah, you can't keep a job. That means you was out of a job for a couple of months. You was on unemployment. That means I got to take care of you at some fucking point. I ain't got time for that.
Okay.
But if you fucking been working at Ross for 12 years, I don't care. You work at Taco Bell for 12 years, I don't give a fuck. You a teacher, I don't give a fuck. As long as you keep a job, I'll make my own money. I make good money. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you can keep a job. Those are the things I got to know. You got a car? Yeah, it's cool. Is it all right? You got a car? Cool. You got a place to live, call your own? You got kids? How old are your kids? Your kids bad? Do they listen to you? Like, if I go to the chick crib and the kids talking wild crazy to her and don't want to eat this,
turn off.
Oh, yes, a turn off. That means your kids is bad. You can't control them. How the fuck am I going to control them? Or I ain't dating no chick that said my son is my king. All right, I ain't fucking with you. That nigga bad as fuck.
My son is my king.
That nigga bad as fuck. He don't listen to you. I say something to him because he's out of pocket. You gonna want to turn on me. I ain't listen. You and your king can stay together. Whatever. Pull that rubber shit out your fucking drawer. You never gonna find it. Nah, I'm not dating no chick.
You can definitely keep that son is king.
My son is my king. Your son is
keep that.
Your son is a prince. He ain't find his queen yet. So you his queen and that's your king. He rules his household because the king means he rules the household. I'll be fucking damn if I'm listening to a 10-year-old telling me what the fuck I ain't gonna do.
If you're raising a king, that's a different thing.
Raising him to be a king. But I'm not listening to nobody like, yeah, he runs this household. I ain't listening to no fucking kid. I tell a kid, Hart, but you get the fuck out of my face, go sit down somewhere, dog. Stop talking to me crazy. Go get your pops.
We'll get into that at a certain time because that's the truth. If you, the one thing about it, and we talked about this briefly, but we'll break it down in another episode. If you expect me to be with you and like for us to build a life together, you have to understand that when we get a house, if it ain't my house, like meaning like if we don't respect that order where we both run the house and my word in the house is as good as your word, it ain't gonna work. If a boy can walk downstairs and tell me, yo, you make sure you don't do that. Nigga, I'll flip this whole motherfucking house upside down. You ain't gonna tell me what to do when I pay the motherfucking mortgage.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Ever.
Ain't nobody coming downstairs and telling me
spend it if she bend it.
I ain't listen, bro. All right. Like I said, I ain't talking no chick that talk about that goofy shit. This is the king, he rules this. You can't say nothing to my kid. All right, I can't say nothing to your kid. You're right.
You're gonna be alone forever.
You got it. I can't say nothing to him. I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with that little nigga because he ain't gonna fucking listen because he damn sure ain't listen to you. Like, look, he just threw his fucking fucking $60 PlayStation controller against the wall, smash this shit to pieces. And you talk about going to Walmart to get him a new one tomorrow. Fuck out of here. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
Nah, I'll tell him I'm going to get it and then never return.
And do like your daddy did. Yeah, we out of here though, dog. We gotta wrap this shit up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We just like to thank everybody for joining us, and let me give you a reminder. Even though people rarely make it to the end, please follow us on every social media platform. We're on all of them. We're even on TikTok. Please subscribe to our YouTube.
Don't click off now. Stay here. Don't. I see them people leaving.
Yeah, stop clicking off. Please go to our YouTube and subscribe. Please, that's what we need you to do. And also,
they see the visual here.
Okay.
Go to the Spotify. Listen to us in your car because you miss us.
And YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm not YouTube. No, what is it called? Fucking Apple Music.
Wherever you listen to
Apple Music.
Wherever you stream, you can listen to us in a car. Play us for your friends. Come on, help us out. Get us some new listeners.
We're in for some conversations. You can always comment and let us know what you think about our topic. Or share if you want to get a conversation started with your friends.
Oh, yeah, exactly, man. So,
yeah, that's all I got, man.
We're your hosting. Do it, Dre. That's how you gotta do it. Took your line, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You fucking threw my equilibrium off. Thanks for joining us, guys, and we were your host,
Dash.
And I'm Big Dre, and thank you for joining us on the Opinionated Podcast, your favorite sex, love, and relationship podcast. Bye.
Peace.